Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, my name is Kimberly, or you can call me Crown K, whichever works for you. So guys, today's video is a nice a hair tutorial. It's a natural hair tutorial, so I know y'all are excited about that because y'all live for that. But here we are, and I'm loving this hairstyle. It's very easy to achieve in my opinion. It's was easy. Okay, so guys, this hair was sent to me by Otre, and this is their twisted up water wave fro. Let me correct that because I don't want them to come for me. So this is it. Yeah, I was right. This is their twisted up water wave fro, and guys, this is 100% Crownedksutherland, and you know it's that water wave that you use to get like crocheted styles. You can get locks, passion twist, the works. But because I've been doing a lot of locks, I didn't want to do that, so I did these braids. I don't know what to call these. Like literally, it's just the water wave, and I made it into braids, and I left a few pieces out. So I don't know what this is called, but I don't know. Y'all tell me down below. I feel like it's giving me Carla Ray. That's her name. Hopefully I said that right, as well as Rihanna, like that anti-vibes. Like it's giving me that vibe. But I really love this like hair, and guys, this style was easy to come by. And what I love about this hair is that this hair is already pre-fluffed. Wow, I was choking on air, guys. The hair is already pre-fluffed and pre-separated, which is amazing. It saves you time and money because you don't have to be fluffing the hair and getting it all tangly and then, you know, detangling that. You end up throwing a lot of hair away, girl. And I've used water wave before and different brands. Like when I use it, I'm so frustrated because I have to throw so much of the hair out because it comes like close together and you have to like fluff it. This hair is ready to use. And what I learned while doing this hair, guys, like it's already fluffed, girl. Don't like be fluffing it out and doing extra. Just use more hair because you're gonna get a headache. Yeah guys, I want you to keep on watching. I used 4.5 packs and this is in the color 1B, so keep on watching. I really hope you like this style. Be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let's get into the video.
Okay guys, so I had washed my hair previously and I had sectioned it, and the thing is I braided my hair because I thought that if I braided my own hair and braided them into the braid, my natural hair would not stick out. But I had to kind of change that midway because while I was doing it, it didn't work. But I'm gonna tell y'all as we go along. So I'm using the twisted up water wave fro, and it's 22 inches, and it comes with 2 packs in each, and I used 4.5 packs of this hair. And guys, this hair is already pre-fluffed, pre-separated, which is pretty awesome. And guys, water wave overall is just hard to work with. Like every time I use water wave, I have tangling issues and stuff, but because this hair is pre-fluffed, it tangles less. And the thing is, guys, if you take the hair directly from the packet and use it, you'll be fine because it's already fluffed. But what I tried to do is fluff it even more, and that's where I got tangling. So don't do that. Just use more hair versus trying to get it extra fluffy because water wave is a little problematic. So what I did, I used 5 pieces. Well, to begin with, I used 4. And the 3 braids that are at the back to me were my worst braids because it didn't have enough hair, but I did not take them out. So I just continued, and yeah, the top section worked out how I wanted, so it ended up looking cute. So I literally just crocheted in 4 pieces, and then I started to braid. And what I did, I left a few little pieces out just so I could have that little curly extra piece. And I didn't want to leave too much out because I know the hair gets very dried and matte looking easily. Well, in terms of water wave overall, that's how it is. So I did leave out pieces, but I wasn't going to leave them long. I did cut them shorter just so we would have less tangling. So I just made the braid, and it's in no specific way, guys. I wish I could do like knotless, because if these were knotless, it would look extra nice. But for the ones in the back, I braided them how I could. And yeah, this style literally is a protective style because your hair is resting. And guys, you don't have to be the best braider because it's the water wave and it's like curly, and we're trying to do like a messy bohemian kind of vibe. You don't have to have the hair neat. So for the top section, I put 2 pieces of the water wave in, and then I added 3 more pieces. So in total, I used 5. When I used 5, the hair worked out better and the braids were more full. And if you wanted to, you could use up to 6 depending on your preference. And guys, as I said, don't like fluff the hair extra. It already comes pre-fluffed. Just use it as is. And when you're making the braid, they don't have to be neat. We're trying to be messy, so just make a braid. Some of these, like especially the ones at the top, they were my best set because they gave me like a knotless look. But the ones in the back, I realized that I started them in a different way than the ones at the top that I could see. But all I'm doing is braiding, leaving out a few pieces, and then adding a rubber band and just trimming the ends to my liking. And then for the long pieces that are left out of the braid, I literally just cut them down a little shorter, as well as the ends, so everything blends. And as you see, my curly pieces are short because I didn't want to have them long pieces hanging and then for it to just like get tangly. So that's what I did. And guys, this style literally is supposed to be a whole kind of vibe. It's supposed to be messy. Don't worry if your braids aren't equal. Don't worry if you know one looks off. As long as the top section is neat, girl, like don't worry about nothing else because it'll look cute, especially when it gets a little messy. It's real cute. And yeah, this is me doing another one, and I still add 5 pieces. As I said, for the first 3 in the back, I only used 4, which I wish I had used 5. But as I did the braid, I got better because I've never done anything like this. So as I did more of them, I realized how best it worked and what to do and what not to do. So yeah, I'm just using some edge control on my fingers just so the braid will be neat. And guys, you see how I gripped that one? It looked like a knotless, right? And then the one directly behind it kind of looked like a knotless, but then the ones in the back, they did not look like knotless. But overall, the top section and the front is what's important because that's what people will see when they look at you, and that you need to have that neat. And I do try to make the braid like as neat as possible just to tuck my natural hair in. And as soon as I get to the end where my natural hair stops, I just start doing it very loose and messy. And I braided my natural hair thinking if I used the braided sections of my hair in the hair, it'll be neater and I won't have hair sticking out. But guys, that was a fail. I have a few of those in the back and I just did not want to take them out. It's better to have your hair not in a braid but loose, and you just add like some edge control or some wax to like melt it into the hair. And yeah, literally this is the style. It's nothing hard. It's really simple. When you use like rubber bands at your base, it makes it easier. If you can't grip here, if you're not a braider, you just crochet the hair in under the rubber band and then you just start braiding. This is the style, nothing fussy. And I had like 17 braids in my hair, and that's what the ends look like. And yeah, I just kind of finished the last one off camera, and that's literally it. I know that for some people, oh, this isn't neat, but for me, I felt like it was so cute. It did exactly what I was trying to do. And you can keep this style in and rest your hair because everything is nice and protected underneath. And yeah, if you want to keep the style in longer, then I don't suggest leaving out the hairs to make it like, more boho, because when you have the extra hairs hanging out, it tends to like knot up on the others. So if you want to keep it in longer, then don't leave out the hair. But yeah, guys, this is the style. It took me, I don't even know how long it took me, to be honest, because at first it was not working out in the back for me and I had to redo a few of them. But this is the finished look, and I wish I had gotten everything to look like knotless like how the top looks. But girl, I'm okay with it because it looks real cute. And yeah, in terms of the quality of this hair, I think it's really good. I love that it's already pre-fluff for you. I've worked with other water wave hair before, and when I tell you I was like frustrated through the whole process of like doing like twists and stuff, this was easier. And I feel like if I had done like twists, it would have been way easier. But nah, I wanted to do braids. I want to do something I never did, so this is the style. So yeah, guys, if you're interested in like trying Ocherry's water furrow, you can definitely just like check it out. The links for it will be in the description box below. And yeah, let me know what you think of this style. Like, you see when you slick your edges, girl, you see how the edges just made it so nice. So yeah, just don't overthink it if you're trying to do your own hair. It's a little frustrating sometimes, I know, but just don't overthink it. And the more you do your own hair, the better you'll get. Okay, so as long as you got some edge control too, girl, when you're done, you'll look like you went to like a salon. That's all we worried about, like the top section and the edges. Once those are neat, everything is together. And yeah, guys, this is like the finished style. I really hope you guys like it. I liked it. At first, I was just like, maybe you should have done some twist, something that you're used to, but I'm glad I tried something else. And it was real cute. Let me know your thoughts down below. Be sure to leave me a like, a comment, and most importantly, please subscribe. Oh wait, I forgot I have an outro, so like listen for my outro.
People they call me, tell me I should leave and just be. They don't see.
So guys, this is a finished style. I don't know why I'm doing an outro, but I love how the hair turned out. It's super cute. And guys, my lighting goes on and off in this video. I'm still trying to figure out my lighting situation because this is like a new light, but we're getting it. Like I feel like closer to the ending of the video, I got it together. Like I really did. I kept switching my lights and playing with settings, but we're working on it, girl. But yeah, let me know if you like the light in the outro as well as the intro, because I feel like this is the setting I need to keep it on. Anyways, I love you guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. The links for this hair is in the description box below. Let me know if you tried this style. Be sure to follow me on Instagram, girl. Be sure to follow me, and if you try this style, tag me so I can see it. I love you guys, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye. And I hope you commented. Make sure you comment, okay? So, bye guys.